what I'm getting at is that when you capture people's identity and information and you communicate with them time and time again, your chances of closing them go up and up and up and up and up. So what we're going to be working on as of tonight is creating your methodology. Ooh, it's a big word. Jill would get it. A big word, methodology, for collecting people. Okay, collecting people, which means advertising and marketing, okay? Whether it's postcards, ads, blogs, video marketing, audio marketing, podcasts, article marketing, standing on the corner holding a sign, in a bear costume. I don't care what your collection method is. You're going to pick 3 to 5 collection methods very soon. The more you have, the better. But you have to collect them. You have to have a way to collect them. By the way, everybody's problem in their business falls into one of these 4 areas. I will analyze you in a minute. Everybody's problem falls into one of these 4 areas. There ain't nobody on the phone that doesn't have a problem. If you're not where you want to be, you have a problem in one of these areas. So collection methods, advertising and marketing. You can do expensive advertising. You can do free advertising and marketing. I don't know what your budget is. I don't know where you are. We're going to cover everything from soup to nuts. But you got to have collection methods. And by the way, the collection method is really not good of go to the mall and accost people. Okay? That's not, unless you're a freak, a super freak, and some people are. If you're a super freak and you can start a conversation with anybody, anywhere, anytime, you don't need me. The reason that you're here is because you're not a super freak. And even if you are a super freak like Marshall, because she's a super freak, Marshall didn't database them. She didn't capture them and systematize it so that she could send out one email and make $2,000 in a night. And she's like, want to kill herself because she's been through a lot of people and knows a lot of people. And she's a new born-again woman. So collect, capture. Capture is where you get their name, their email, potentially their phone number and mailing address, depending on what you want to capture. Okay? We're going to be creating next week capture methods. Some of you guys are technological. You're going to be creating blog captures and capture pages, and you're going to have a whole fancy-dancy system of capture pages, and you're going to have giveaway offers, and you're going to be like really fancy. Some of you guys have never done this before and don't know a lot about the internet. You're going to create an offline capture system while you're learning the rest. But you will have a capture system next week. Hello? You will have a capture system next week. I don't care that some of the people are really fancy and know a bunch of stuff that you don't know. What I care about is that you have a capture system. What was my first capture system, guys? Before I even had the website that I showed you, it was a voicemail. You can get a free voicemail tomorrow and have a capture system. Okay? Everybody will have a collection system. Everybody will have a capture system based upon where you are or what you know. Everybody will be developing a communication system. Communication can be flapping your gums up to writing high-level, amazing copy delivered via autoresponder, etc., and mail order pieces. You are going to work from where you are. You're not going to worry about where everybody else is. You're going to worry about where you are. And then the last thing is closing. Now, I'm a big fat chicken. In fact, I'm a chicken. I don't like closing, so I let other things close for me. I let the affiliate site close for me. I let the conference call close for me. I let the presentation close for me. If you hang out in some different things with me, let Hochman close for you. I can close on a massive conference call. Forget about closing one person. I'm terrible. I'm like, well, if you're ready, if you want to do it, why do you think I now make pages with links so that people can just pay me? Because if I talk to them, I'll screw it up. Dead serious, and I'm a big earner. If I talk to the people, And I learned how to create irresistible offers, which we'll cover later. And I learned how to use different psychological triggers, which we'll cover later, because I knew I was such a crappy closer that if I didn't do that, I'd never make a dime. So, serious, like a cockroach. I went, well, if I talk to them, I get sheepish about the money and I feel bad. So I'm going to learn how to do it a different way. So some of you guys, Kathy Marshall, and I keep bringing up Kathy because she's a freak. Kathy can get a credit card into anybody, and I'm telling you guys, don't talk to her because I'll be mad at her if she gets your credit cards, and she will. So, Kathy Marshall, I love each other. Kathy Marshall can get, you know why? Because it's the Texas thing. If I sounded like I was from Texas, I could get everybody to trust me too. But I sound like I'm from New York and can. No. Yep. So can you imagine when Kathy's been through immersion once and she's back here to help and teach. She's going to be working with you guys. Can you imagine what happens when Kathy systematizes everything 100%? Forget it. It's like, look out. She's going to be like sick. Kristen Darkenwald is the queen of creating an irresistible offer, but she's more like me. She's a little chicky. She's not afraid to ask people for money, but she likes to create an offer, and then she calls up, and then she just goes, so are you in or you're out, and she'll take their credit card right there over the phone. I'm such a chicken, I send them an invoice. I'm serious. Like, I send them a PayPal link or this or that, because I'm a chicken. So some of you guys that have, a deficit in that area, I'm all with you. If you're good at getting it, get it. But it's collect, capture, communicate, and close.